What a big weekend it is for the man. First real title opportunity on pay-per-view against his cousin, Roman Reigns, nonetheless. What a whirlwind the past month must have been for you, man. How does it feel to, because you are, I will say it at this point, a legendary tag team wrestler. You've reached that status, man. But this is almost another game, right? So how does it feel to kind of arrive in a big pay-per-view slot like this?
It feels good, Oos. It feels real good. Like every week that keeps passing on, it's like soaking in, and I'm starting to, embrace it. And when it first happened, I was kind of doubting myself, Oos, about like, man, I am a tag team guy. What I'm doing in here? Boom! I win the fatal four way, and the momentum is just coming, Oos. The interviews are coming though. The love is coming, Oos. Like I said, it was my confidence is at 100 right now, and I'm glad it's Friday. It was like for 4 weeks I've been thinking about the 27th, and it's here now, and I'm about to go out there, Oos, and take full advantage of this, Oos. And I know there's a lot of haters. Hey, Oos ain't gonna, whatever, man. I'm a damn sure giving my best shot, Oos. It's gonna be something to see, bro. It's gonna be something to see, Oos.
And that's exactly it. No matter what people think they were going to see, it will be a show.
It's gonna be a hard hitting Uso backyard match, bro. Just like we was back in the day, except we got 300 more pounds coming behind the hits now. You know what I'm saying, Oos?
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing as well. We were just talking about it before we came on. You got your own Chronicle dropping this Sunday. I mean, that's a milestone in itself too, man. Like, so how cool is it to, this is a great moment, man, but it's a family moment too. Like, there's a lot at stake, but there's blood there too, man. Like, how much does that make it all the more special?
A lot, Alex, man. We're really emotional, man. I've never came into a match, feeling this kind of way, because I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if he gonna turn. I don't know if he gonna switch. I don't know if he's the same Joe. I know he over there got Heyman with him, so I don't know what Heyman's feeding him, man. I mean, Oos might turn into a beat, If we got to go to weapons, let's go to weapons, Oos. I'm prepared for it. Whatever he want to do. But man, I'm focused, Oos. I'm focused. I'm ready. This Chronicles, when the Chronicle comes out, I was telling you, I cannot wait for the world to see this, man, because it'll show the real me, bro. You'll get to see my family. You'll get to see me in another light, Oos. And I feel like when you see this, the people are Oos is. I'm just like Oos. Oos is just like us, man. Oos is cool as hell, bro. Oos over there chilling with the family. Like you can tell. Take the wrestler hat off, put the daddy hat on, Oos. Take it off, put the wrestler hat on, Oos. Like, I had to learn that, Oos. Instead of merging, everything was just coming together. But I had to learn how to separate it. So I'm more focused, Oos. I'm more mentally clean, man, and mentally focused, bro. And I'm just appreciating all this coming, Oos. Every leading up to the 27th, bro. And it's here, bro. I keep getting damn goosebumps. It was like, man, I was getting goosebumps the whole other interview. I'm getting goosebumps now, man.
And that's like the cool thing with this too. Like, for me, is like the history that steeps in the match. Like, and I think that's always the best in wrestling, where you can feel more of like, what's going on. One thing I wanted to mention on that, like, you and your brother. Actually, I'll come back to this. I want to get your brother's thoughts, man, because it must be bittersweet for him. Like, he must be delighted that you're doing it, but also like killing him that he's kind of got to sit there.
Yeah, it was because he knows this is a big moment. He just wants to be there. It's not like he wants to take the light away, but he just wants to be in my corner. He just wants to walk with me. Be there for me. Have the best seat in the house. Who's sitting right there at the apron? Yelling. You can feel the sweat, the tension in there, bro. But that's what he wants. He's loving it though. He's just rehabbing that knee, man. By January, February, so we gonna get back so crazy. And then shout out to the PSA to the tag teams, The party don't stop with this Universal Championship, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna try to get that thing. But my number one goal is still to be the best tag team in wrestling, doing it all. So every tag team, get ready, bro, because next year is gonna be a world year of the Usos.
Oh, brother, I've got some questions on that. Don't you worry. But just before I get there, like I said, we've seen the Bloodline. We've seen incarnations of that before, where like yourself and your brother link up with Roman, and that's always been cool for fans. It's funny because the Roman and Samoa Joe spoke to me about this once too. Like, there's always been that notions of like, man, there could be a stable there, or maybe more of a long-term thing with the Usos and Roman, right? Even if it was just that. Have you ever thought about that? Like, has that ever been a serious consideration, or do you think there's always kind of been that little bit of distance?
No, I always, the bloodline will come on and off, on and off. But imagine us really running that thing full blown, and I would love to be heel,
Oh,
heel
man.
heel faction hell yeah, bro. I always Samoan SWAT Team 2.0 type things, man. It's written by itself, right?
Man. Like I said, yeah, I had some things on the tag team, and I'm glad you just said it, because the Uso heel turn, and you may or may not have seen me say this on Twitter, that is one of my favorite heel turns ever. I feel like I've never seen the characters revitalized that much. Do you know what I mean? Like, it breathes such new life into you guys. I want to know everything, man. I want to
Yeah,
know,
for sure.
like, who wanted it. How did it come to pass? How did you finally get it going? The music, man, was fire. I just felt everything clicked, the way you looked, the way you moved, and the promos, man. One of my favorite promos, I think, is before WrestleMania. You guys, like, I don't even know if you remember this. You're like walking down these back steps in like it's almost like a boiler room, and you're like, who's gonna run up and get gun up? And you're talking about Shinsuke, and it's like Rusev Day, and
I remember.
the way you two are bouncing off each other, man. I was just like, that is like the guy, they found it. And then so there's a little part of me when you kind of went away from the hill, I was like, I kind of love that. But talk to me about
Yeah,
everything heel turn, man. Like how it happened.
for sure. So it kind of the seed planted when we was with Roman. We helped Roman a little bit, and this is when the WWE universe was just not with him. So they would just boo. Remember, they would just boo him no matter what. We started going out with him, they would boo us. So it kind of carried, when we was doing live events, we was getting booed a little when we would come out. So I'm over here like, I was like, oops, man, you hear that? You hear that? So he's like, yeah. So, man, we finally go to the big man. Hey, man, can we do this? Yeah, at first he was against it. Took a couple tries for us to convince, and then hell yeah, like y'all gonna go out there with the alphas. Balls in your court. So we either gonna hit it on the head, or we in the back. This ain't gonna work. We gonna drown if this don't work. And then they wanted us to keep the face paint, like with the heel turn.
Yeah.
And we didn't want that. Like, there's no way. If we're gonna go, we have to completely drop everything. Drop the bright colors, drop everything. That's where just the black and white came from. Found a black hood in the middle of the mall. You know how they can print stuff in the middle of the mall. It was like $30. Me and my brother, what we gonna put? I don't know. Like day one shit. And, obviously we can't say that.
Yeah.
Ish is the so people will get it and then they don't get it, but legit day one, that's boom, that's what it was. It was, and as far as the promos, we knew if they gave us a microphone, we knew how we would talk. That's what separate us. It sounded like one person talking, Luce, so we knew as soon as we did that, what got us over was I don't know if you remember either, but the first one was we did a 30-second backstage in back of a truck, and there was a light, and there was like 30 seconds. What we gonna say, man? I don't know. Like, we're just over there vibing, man. It's not paranoia. It's the Usos. That's it.
There it is.
It. It's not paranoia. It's the Usos. That was the first week. The second week, we had a live microphone, coming through the crowd against American Alpha. Just had a match. Me and Us came through the crowd and cut this fire on them. Like, blew flames on them, Moose. And then when we came to the back through Gorilla, like they was like, yo, you know, I remember Cena was back there, like, yo, I didn't know y'all can do, you know, we was just, yeah, do it again. Oh, that's easy. Boom. Rap battle come up with the New Day.
Everyone knows that, man.
Hey, bro, the bar rap battle, like murdered it, you know? Like we take pride in that. We out the promo game, and for any wrestler, you know, watching this or seeing this, bro, like learn this. This will set you apart, bro. This will take you to the next level, and it's true. It's true. Anyone can do a backflip. Anyone can do a move. It's your character, Oos. You know, that way when you do super kick somebody, it mean way more, Oos.
Yeah, 100%.
It's still evolving though, bro. Like you have to evolve your character just straight up, you know.
Yeah, always moving forward, and I guess that's why you can't just stay that way forever, man. But what I will say, and I don't know if to me this is a comparison. Like the reason that guys like Rock and Austin maybe was so special is because I ever had each other, or like a foil like Triple H, and I feel like the New Day were a big part of your story. Like, talk to us about how special that chemistry was, like, because the Hell in a Cell is like to me a big milestone in tag team wrestling. That's what I would quantify as one of the major milestones of the last decade. So how special is that relationship, man, and how, you know, it helped both of you tremendously.
Hell yeah, man! I love those guys. That Usos versus New Day wasn't even supposed to go on as long as it did. Maybe like a month, and then we ended up just, you know, doing what we did, man, because those guys were so unselfish. Everything was for the match. It was never because New Day, I'm New Day, y'all the Usos. It was never none of that, bro. We vibed and meshed so good in the ring. It was just bleeding through. And then on top of that, like the rap battle, when that was brought to us, that too, bro. I was like, this is we're either gonna drown. This could be like either really good or the people are just gonna bury it, you know. So we was nervous about that. The cool thing about the rap battle, we didn't know nothing they would say. They didn't know nothing we would say. All those reactions on there are real reactions, even with the bar, man. So I really enjoyed that. I love those guys, though. So I would run it back with those guys every single day of the week.
Big E getting that push. What do you think about that, man? He's world title material stuff right there, right?
I love it, man. You know, when I walk past Big E now, he looking at me, you know, it's your time, Luke.
Yeah.
It's your time, Luke. And so I love Big E, man. Seeing where Big E started and what he can and will be. You know, the world ain't ready for Big E, man. Yeah, I'm trying to have Big E bring back that 5 count.
I don't think you're the only one, man.
Old school it.
Yeah. Man, that was killer in NXT. I know that I can't keep you too much longer, man. So I guess just last question. For those who are looking at the match on Sunday and they go, man, like Jey Uso, Roman Reigns, give us a quick breakdown, man. What are you going to do to shock the people that are thinking, man, Roman's going to walk through this guy? And I say that with all respect, but Roman's a big dog, right? What do you say to those guys who should tune in and see what the hell you're going to bring to the table on Sunday?
Man, I know people, I know there's a lot of disbelievers, and I know a lot of the fans think I'm not the guy to, you know, dethrone the tribal chief. But I'm letting y'all know, man, Joe, not Roman, knows what kind of person I am right here. I'm a drive, Oos. I'm gonna bring that fight. I'm gonna bring the fight. I'm not scared of him. He knows what it is, Oos. My whole childhood, it's been trying to, you know, up him and my brother, Oos. So there's something behind me in my mind as Josh and in my heart, not as a wrestler, but I want to go out there and I want to outperform him. I want the people to, like, that's Roman Reigns, but this dude right here, that's Jey Uso, and that dude right there did it. So Saturday, bro, September 27th, Clash of Champions. We gonna get lit, Oos. But I'm gonna tell you this though. On September 28th, We still gonna get some pancakes, Zeus, get some eggs, you know, together. We still gonna be cousins. We still gonna do what we do. We still gonna love each other, you know. Hey, the universal title stays in the family.
Yeah, either way, man. I know, chemistry-wise, I just know Sunday is going to be fire, regardless what happens. I can't wait. Can't wait to see what you're going to do, man. And like I said, for any of those non-believers, we've just talked about what the great career you've had. So there shouldn't be any of that, man, because I know you're going to bring it Sunday.